Korea's corporate bond market just hit its coldest stretch since the 2022 Legoland crisis. Top-rated three-year bonds now yield 4.486%, up from 2.899% a year ago. Mirae Asset Securities posted a 369% jump in quarterly profit, beating every major bank in the country. And President Lee just unveiled a state-backed push to make Korea the world's top quantum chip maker by 2035. It's Thursday, August 13th. Let's get into one of Korea's top economic stories today. The Bank of Korea has kept rates elevated for months, and another hike could come as soon as this month. That's pushed A-rated corporate bond yields to their highest level in years, even as global long-term rates in the US, Japan, and Europe climb in tandem. At the same time, Seoul is trying to fund next-generation industries while rebalancing who pays for local government budgets. Here's what the numbers show. Korea's top-rated three-year corporate bonds hit 4.486% on August 11th, up from 2.899% a year earlier. Bond issuance fell to 79.36 trillion won, or $56 billion, through August 12th, an 8.4% drop from 86.65 trillion won, or $61.2 billion a year ago. Redemptions climbed instead from 65.37 trillion won to 74.51 trillion won, $46.2 billion to $52.6 billion, as companies leaned on bank loans over refinancing. Lower-rated bonds fell even harder. Non-prime issuance dropped 43% to 5.97 trillion won, or $4.2 billion, outpacing the 37% decline in top-tier bonds. Mirae Asset Securities posted 1.91 trillion won, or $1.35 billion, in second quarter net income, up 369%, and topping Shinhan Bank's 1.30 trillion won, or $919 million. First-half profit reached 2.91 trillion won, about $2.05 billion, up 338%, driven by brokerage and wealth management growth. President Lee's new SEED initiative sets a 2035 target for commercial small modular reactors and world-leading quantum chip capacity, backed by a joint public-private company sharing early investment risk. The ruling party is also pushing to raise local governments' share of VAT revenue from 25.3% toward 40%, a shift worth 15.6 trillion won, about $11 billion, under 2025 tax terms. So what does this mean for global readers watching Korea's economy? Earlier, we said Mirae Asset just beat every major bank on profit. Here's what that actually means for you. Brokerage and wealth management, not trading, are now Korea's most reliable profit engine, and that looks like a structural shift, not a one-quarter blip. The corporate bond freeze, by contrast, still looks like short-term noise tied to this rate cycle. But another Bank of Korea hike this month would widen the AA spread before it narrows. And the SEED initiative shows where Seoul wants long-term capital to flow next. Nuclear, quantum, and fusion, industries global investors will want on their radar well before 2035. That's today's AI Prism Front Page Daily. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Juan Ifrah award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.